If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button. It does absolutely nothing but boost my ego. If you're interested in IRL stuff, I am doing a video game collection series right now. Please feel free to check that out. And of course, if you need coins, head over to U7Buy. The link for that is in the description. Use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Liverpool Past and Present. I forgot the name of it then for a second. I don't know why. We're building a past and present Liverpool team, but we're doing it casually. We're not rushing, and I'm not using coins to buy whatever I want all the time. There's no rule. I'm not going to say, well, they have to be first owner or whatever, but if I can get them first owner, more's the better. So, feeling quite positive today, actually, off the back of a cheeky little 4-0 win at Anfield. Not quite the 5 we're used to, but, you know, it's fine. Let's go down and have a look at the squad, because Michael Owen has made his way in there. I've moved things around a little bit to give Gini Wijnaldum 7 chem instead of 4. Not that he was really that bad on 4. The more I play FIFA, and of course, I've been playing FIFA for years, literally since its conception back in 1993. But Ultimate Team, the more and more I play it, and the more I don't care necessarily about the result. I mean, I'm obviously still playing to win, but the more I play it, the more I realise that chemistry probably doesn't do anything. Like, I think it's all up here. And it's the same for cards like Davis, for example. He's 84 rated. His stats aren't amazing. But if you compare him to like an 86 rated card, or even an 88, or even a 90 rated card, the difference is minimal. Especially if you give him a chem style. There's not an awful lot going on there in terms of differences. So for someone who's using the normal Trent, like I questioned yesterday, but then I'm using the 89 Player of the Month, is the difference between the two really that big that you can't play well and win with the gold version? No, not really. Again, all up here. We have this team because it looks nice. I mean, some of it does. One of them maybe. But, you know, we go and chase these higher rated cards and these informs and these special cards just because they look good and we think that they provide a massive improvement to the way that they're going to play. And 9 times out of 10, it ain't the case. That is being proved by Gini Wijnaldum, who is playing very, very well in this team. He's one of the standout players who does a very good job, and he's on 7 chem and he's only 84 rated. In fact, he was on 4 chem. Anyway. Michael Owen slots into the midfield. He won't be playing as a midfielder. In fact, let me just take this opportunity to show you the one and only tactic that I actually use. The 4-2-2. I don't think anyone else uses this. I don't think it's that popular. As you can see, balanced defensive style. We're not deep. In fact, we are 50 depth. We're on the default. We're on 45 for width. And then we're on long ball but possession football, which makes absolutely no sense, but it works. And then you're on 20 width, because again, I just want everyone as close as possible. 4-2-2 is quite a wide formation, even though it doesn't have wingers. And I will look to maybe change this. I'm definitely going to change the base formation that we start with to accommodate Mane and Salah and Jota and Diaz, those type of players who will eventually come into this team. Maybe even John Barnes. I'd like to get a John Barnes card at some point. So I'll switch it around a little bit, but I'm probably always going to use the 4-2-2, and I'll probably always use this as well. Players in the box, because I want everyone, well, not everyone, but I want a lot of people bombing forward for this one. Corners are on 2, because I do like to have a little bit of a presence, but I don't want to get caught on the counter. Free kicks 1, because I'll either play it short or I'll go for goal. And I don't need people in the box to cross to, because I'm not going to do it. So there we go. Those are the instructions. The formation, it's going to be Harry Wilson on the left because he's left-footed. We're not going to cut inside. We're just going to shoot across goal. Michael Owen is going to be there. He's 5-star weak foot anyway. Jari Litmanen is left centre attacking midfield. And Carvalho is right central attacking midfield. That is difficult to say. Wijnaldum is going to be that player who stays back. So the instruction on Wijnaldum is actually cut passing lanes, cover centre. Oh, he's not on stay back. Oh, Jones is on stay back. Okay, so I've got like loads of different teams. And apparently I switched them. So, okay, I'm actually going. I'm gonna make a change live. Where is my? Let's go back into the 4-2-2. Back into this. I'm actually gonna switch. I don't think I want to do it that way though. I think what I want to do, and I know it's gonna sound, well, does it matter? I'm actually gonna put Wijnaldum on stay back, and I'm gonna put Jones on balance, because Jones is much better at going forward and Wijnaldum is a lot more agile, so defending is going to be a lot easier with him. So stay back while attacking on Wijnaldum. Well, there we go. And another point that has been proved, really, if you think in certain instructions are in place, it's all in your head. Because apparently, I thought Wijnaldum was on stay back and Jones was going forward. And Jones was notably going forward more than Wijnaldum. But apparently, it wasn't the case. I don't know. Anyway, fullbacks stay back, but overlap as well. Conservative interceptions. The reason I do that is quite literally to limit the amount of stamina used. And I do it for a lot of my players as well. Conservative interceptions on every single player up top. Again, it's just so that they won't exert themselves bombing forward, trying to nick the ball. They'll be out of position. They'll have used a lot of stamina. I can control all that myself. I will manually do that. I don't do it for the central midfield players or the defenders because I want them to be making challenges. I want the AI to help me there where possible. But for everyone else, I won't do it. And then on Jerzy Dudek comes for crosses and just balanced. I don't have him rushing out. Again, I can do that myself. I don't need the AI to be making mistakes on my behalf. Anyway, we've got Michael Owen in there. He's now up front with Wilson, who is our current lead goal scorer. Let's find out how he got on in game. So I decided to jump into a rivals game. I needed one win for the minimum reward set. I'm not sure if I'll go to the top end. I think as it stands, we'll probably end up picking up 2 mega packs and 2 15Ks or something like that if we take the middle set reward for Division 4, I think. I'm 1 win away, I think, from Division 3 now. So anyway, in the first 4 minutes, I actually thought I'd lost this because of the way he was moving and playing. I thought, right, this is a good player. And then we just went up the other end. Michael Owen got an assist. And unfortunately, that's where the praise for Michael Owen kind of ends. He wasn't particularly very good. I mean, his one-touch passing was fine. There was not really anything wrong with it from what I could tell. I should have played him in there instead of going for goal with Lippmanen. But I scored so many finesse shots from the edge of the area that I decided that I would just go for it. Lapse in concentration here where I moved the wrong player and committed the wrong thing and then ended up conceding. That was, thankfully, my opponent's last goal. Jerzy Dudek pulled out a bit of a masterclass and saved me on like 2 or 3 occasions, maybe just 1 occasion actually. Yeah, he literally just made one more effort and made a good save. But I was playing really well. Everything was clicking and I felt really good. I don't know how I didn't manage to score more goals actually. Really frustrating in front of goal from Wilson in a couple of places, but Michael Owen in particular, it just didn't really impress me too much. This was the save from Dudek. Great save from point blank range. Very, very easy for those to go in. This guy had a good team as well. You know, he had the likes of Ginola. He had a fair few icons. He had some special cards. 92 Ben Yedder. He was a good player as well. He was just very, very rash. He got, I think, 7 yellow cards in this game, and he actually finishes the game on 2 red cards as well, and they're coming up in just a second. But we go 2-1 up with Joe Gomez, who 1-2'd his way from a challenge at left-back all the way to scoring a goal. I've never in my life did I expect Joe Gomez to be scoring a goal. Should have laid that off to Michael Owen again, but Jari Lippmanen just sees goal and he just wants to go for it. Very good turn from him there. This time he plays it in, but Wilson plays it back, and this time he plays it to Michael Owen, and it's a great block just in front of the keeper to send it over for a corner. 2-1 up here, passing it around well. I honestly didn't feel like I could lose possession of the ball against this guy. Very rash in sliding in. And then, oh my days, Wilson so close to making it 3-1, and then Jermaine Defoe gets himself sent off with a pretty reckless challenge. I mean, to be fair, he probably didn't even mean to do it. And then Joel Matip comes forward, and as you can see, Phil Jones goes through Jari Lippmanen, and that's another red card. And then just to add insult to injury, Jari Lippmanen's on the free kick. I had a fair few free kicks against this guy, and I was going for goal every time, and he was putting someone on the line. I decided to call people short to make it look like I was going to play short free kick, and it worked because he didn't put anyone on that side, and then we managed to score. Nice. Ball played through here to Michael Owen, who takes a shot with his left. He's 5-star weak foot, of course, but then that's where my opponent decided he had enough and he was going to call it a day. 77 minutes, he decided he couldn't get back into it. But, you know, with 9 men at 60 minutes, yeah, every opportunity to get back into this game. Don't understand some people, but those stats are very convincing in my favour. Let's go complete some SBCs. And away we go. We can get that submitted. Trammell is going in. Of course, he is the untradeable one. I do have a tradable one on my transfer list that I can put back into the club now or sell. but I don't think he's worth selling. 85 plus player pick complete. This is going to be, I think, what do I do? Rewards tomorrow. Probably going to open rewards for captains, so this is not the last time I'll have a shot at a captain. But it's definitely a big opportunity to hit one, and as Jordan Henderson, Jordan Henderson is quite literally the only one that I want here. Or Keane, actually. I think Keane is available. Keane would be a big upgrade. Just someone over 85. Oh, I swear to God, right, I'm going to take Haaland, but I have got that David Silva 4 times this week. 4. I don't even open that many packs or do that many picks or anything, and I've got him 4 times. I'm going to take Haaland, because he's 88 rated. Haaland, whatever. I'm going to take him, 88 rated. He will probably go into an SBC for a player, although there is another 85 plus player pick, and I suppose it would be very, very, very rude of me not to partake. So, I had Haaland and Julian Brandt on my transfer list. I also had Radecki and Kramaric, and then I thought I might as well just fill the rest out with Bundesliga players in concepts and then just go buy them as cheap as I can. So that's exactly what I did. Maybe not the most efficient way of doing it. However, it has got me to the point where we can complete this now for an extra, 1,000 coins? That'll do. Mukiele in there, 99 chemistry, only needed 70, obviously, and there we go. I already had Julian Brandt because I've been invested in him as well as a few others. They've gone up about 3k more than I've paid so far. I am looking to maybe offload them tonight. We'll see how many coins we have, and then I may go and make a purchase for the team. I'm thinking actually some sort of attacker. I am thinking maybe a Mane or a Salah. Maybe even a decent version of Diaz. We'll have a little look at those in just a second. But we have yet another opportunity here to get ourselves either a Henderson or a Keane. But it'll probably end up being an informed David Silva. Let's find out. Well, I wasn't far off. It's going to be Sergio Ramos. 288 rated cards for 284 rated teams. I mean, it's poor. It is very poor. It could have been a lot worse, obviously. It could have just been a set of 85s, maybe even an 86 at a push. But it is not what I was hoping for there, unfortunately. I'm down to 164,000 coins, which is not ideal. I know a lot of people are saying just buy the players you want. It's not difficult. You'll make the coins back. But for someone who doesn't play the game as much as I would need to make those coins back quite comfortably, I don't really want to be wasting coins on players that at the moment I don't really need, you know. The whole point of this series is just to show you what I'm doing. It's just a way for me to neatly round everything into a video rather than just forcing myself to do something. So, yeah, I know I could go out and buy whoever I want with, you know, up to 164,000 coins in value. I get that. But, you know, the sooner I buy everyone and the sooner we have the team, the sooner there's nothing to do. So I'm in no rush at all to go and complete this. So Mane's going to cost me around 30 to 35k. Salah, because I've no idea the prices of these players. So Salah, I would imagine, is going to be more. Oh, maybe not. 40,000 coins for Mo Salah. I mean, these are pretty good prices if you're looking to build some sort of, you know, team that you're not really that bothered by special cards, which, to be fair, I'm not. I mean, I like them. They're fun, and they offer... With someone like Curtis Jones, it makes sense because obviously he doesn't have a very good base card. Salah has a good base card. Mane has a good base card. Even if they get special items on top, they are better, sure, but they're not like worlds apart from the base card. Whereas someone like Jones is absolutely worlds apart. So Salah offers 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and of course, you know, everyone knows about him. That's still a good card even now, and he's still around 35k. So we could go and get Mane and Salah, which is not bad. The other card I really wanted to add, in fact, there are 2 cards I really want to look at. I want to look to see how much the numbers up Diogo Jota is, because I believe that's the best version of Diogo Jota that we have. I don't know if he'll get a team of the season. Maybe. Not really sure. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rates. I mean, it's a good card. Again, it's not really quite captain level, but I mean, maybe it is actually. I just really like that card, and I really like him in real life for obvious reasons. So that could be one that I shortlist for now, and maybe we pick him up in the future. But of course, I would really like to know if he gets a Team of the Season card, but we're not going to know that for a little while. I do really like it as well, because I'm a massive Stranger Things fan, and it really does look like the upside down monster creature, Mind Flayer, in the background. Just does. If you don't watch it, you've got no idea what I'm talking about. But the other card I wanted to look at was Diaz. So I don't know why, but it won't let me search Diaz's headliner card if I do headliner Colombia Premier League. Even if I get rid of the Colombia and I just go to Liverpool, it says that there aren't any. So literally what I'm going to have to do, because they are on the market, I found them already, doing another method, but it doesn't really make an awful lot of sense. It's probably a common thing that people know about, but the only annoying thing about this is I'm going to get informs as well as headliners. But yeah, the headliner Diaz is actually roughly the same price as the numbers up Diogo Jota, so it would be nice to get one, if not both of these. Maybe we pick up one and then have to sell one to get the other one at some point, but that is a good card. I like it, and of course, like him in real life, it's a shame that they play the same position, because to get them in to a starting 11 both on full chem, I would need to play a 3-4-3 or some variant of 2 left mid or left wing formation, which is a little bit irritating, but it does look like I can get him for around let's go up to 200,000. Knock that up to 240,000 and see if one pops up. So yeah, about 230,000 coins for the headliner Diaz. And there are a fair few games left of the season. There is every opportunity for him to go up even further again. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So after I sell some informs, we'll definitely be able to afford one of them. If I can't get a decent looking Liverpool card between now and then, I'm mainly thinking, and I've said it enough in this video, but Henderson or Keane. If I can't get either of those with rewards tomorrow, then I'm probably going to look to buy either Luis Diaz or Diogo Jota, and then I may go and get Mo Salah, who fits on the right, and then we can go with that. Because at the moment, the only right-sided Liverpool player that I actually have, I think, is Elliott, which, let's be honest, not the best card. I'm really, really surprised that EA haven't given him a special card again this year. Shocker. But if you have enjoyed this episode of Liverpool Past and Present, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.